refused to be released until everyone got out, and it was pretty empowering. So right when we got out of jail, this friend of mine wrote this song. His name's Desert Rat, and it's really, you know, kind of tells a lot of different story. And then I wrote a couple extra verses to go with it. You know, I think like in a lot of ways this movement, whatever you want to call it, really started with the Zapatista revolt in you know, New Year's Day, when NAFTA first took hold of the North American continent. And you know, the first verse of this song talks about the year after NAFTA took hold in Mexico, the overall workers' wages dropped 30%, and that's like a very telling figure about, you know, what we're talking about, what we're fighting about. And then, you know, there's more and more verses of this song, and I hope, you know, I've been singing it at every big action I go to and trying to get everybody to hear, you know, what's happening. Okay, so this is participation. People want to clap real slowly. Okay. Seen the lands beyond these borders where the corporations rule. Then they spin their lives and they globalize, and the working man's a tool. And the streams are so polluted that the banks are bleak and bare. And the babies all are born deformed, and the smoke is everywhere. And the workers' wages drop 30% in just 1 year. Now the greedy bastards want to bring those same conditions here. And I called upon you, brother, and you asked what I would do. And I told the truth, dear brother, when I spoke these words to you. For I will stand beside your shoulder when the tear gas fills the sky. And if a national guardsman shoots me down, I'll be looking him in the eye. And I will wash their pepper from your face and go with you to jail. And if you don't make it through this fight, I swear I'll tell your tale. I will stay with you in the prison cell. Solidarity, and I will not leave that cursed room till you walk out with me. For we the people fight for freedom, while the cops just fight for pay. And as long as the truth is in our hearts, we're sure to win someday. I will not falter when that iron fist comes out of the velvet glove. I will stand beside you, brother, and defend this land I love. I've heard tales of conquered island, where the sweatshop barons rule, recruiting girls from the Asian slums to be the rich man's tool. And their promised lives of luxury in the golden USA. And are stranded on these islands with their passports stripped away. And their aging fingers toil and bleed year after grueling year. Now the greedy bastards want to bring the same conditions here. And I called upon you, sister, and you asked what I would do. And I told the truth, dear sister, and I spoke these words to you. I will stand beside your shoulder when the tear gas fills the sky. And if a national guardsman shoots me down, I'll be looking him in the eye. And I will wash their pepper from your face, go through to jail. And if you don't make it through this fight, I swear I'll tell your tale. And I'll stay with you in the prison cell in solidarity. And I will not leave that cursed room till you walk out with me. For we the people fight for freedom, while the cops just fight for pay. And as long as the truth is in our hearts, we're sure to win someday. We'll not falter when that iron fist comes out of the velvet glove. I will stand beside you, sister, and defend this land I love. I've walked the tall misty forest, pulsing vein from ancient time. And they'll cut the heart out of a mountain to kill the oldest things alive. And the rainforest dwellers smell of burning, and the dozers are close behind, replaced with plantations and cattle plowing under whatever they find. And the rain comes a raging mudslide where the land was stripped and sheared. Now the greedy bastards want to bring the same conditions here. And I called upon you, brother, and you asked what I would do. And I told the truth, dear brother, when I spoke these words to you. For I will stand beside your shoulder when the tear gas fills the sky. And if a national guardsman shoots me down, I'll be looking him in the eye. And I will wash the pepper from your face and go with you to jail. And I don't make it through this fight, I swear I'll tell your tale. And I will stay with you in the prison cell in solidarity. And I will not leave that cursed room till you walk out with me. For we the people fight for freedom, while the cops just fight for pay. And as long as the truth is in our hearts, we're sure to win someday. I will not falter when that iron fist comes out of the velvet glove. I will stand beside you, brother, and defend this land I love. I watch the oceans roll in schools of fish running under the tide. Working fishermen drowned in their boats, starving on a hook and line, while the industrial fishers haul in their nets, scouring the deep ocean floor. Dolphin and sea turtle snagged in those nets will ride those waves no more. And the boats increasing every year, increasing every year. Now the greedy bastards want to push their bloody products here. And I called upon you, sister, and you asked what I would do. And I told the truth, dear sister, and I spoke these words to you. I will stand beside your shoulder when the tear gas fills the sky. And if a national guardsman shoots me down, I'll be looking him in the eye. And I will wash their pepper from your face and go with you to jail. And if you don't make it through this fight, I swear I'll tell your tale. And I will stay with you in the prison cell in solidarity. And I will not leave that cursed room till you walk out with me. We the people fight for freedom, while the cops just fight for pay. And as long as the truth is in our hearts, we're sure to win someday. I will not falter when that iron fist comes out of the velvet glove. I will stand beside you, sister, and defend this land I love. I will stand beside you, sister, and defend this land I love.